Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back. So we are still on the topic of brother Ayaz Mirza. The second part of the vlog, as I mentioned previously, is related to business. Now I do get a lot of comments. One side of the comments are those that generally do not think Pakistan has a future for Western Muslims or people that have lived in the West, who are dual nationals like myself, living in Pakistan long term. It might be something you get off your chest after 10 years and then you have to fly back. Why? Because your children, what they're going to do, how they're going to get a job, what you're going to do for income. So people are very, very skeptical about our move to Pakistan. How long will we be here? Our idea for majority of us is that we're going to stay here. This is it. This is our home now. So this begs the question, why are we still relying on our foreign income? Why don't we start earning locally? So this is the topic that I bring up with brother Ayaz Mirza. Not just Ayaz Mirza, but two other guests are coming on to the later part of this vlog, and we are going to discuss how you, me and other families that are living here can earn money. The second part is obviously there's two parts to this. The second part is generally parents do say, look, what future do I have for my children? Okay, yeah, they are going to go to better schools here and get the qualifications, and they'll go to university, but what then? What after university? We have met in previous vlogs brother Abdurrahman, for example, mashallah, Allahumabarik, who's a lawyer. Him and his mother work as lawyers here in Pakistan, so that's an income. They are lawyers you can trust. So me and my wife have sat with them for a whole month just talking about their work and how they go about their job. And mashallah, I've got to say, although people say that Pakistan is full of corruption, even in this very difficult world, you can still live according to good morals. So let's take you away with brother Ayaz Mirza. So if you're saying it's difficult to make it in England for the younger generation in today's day and age, what are they going to do when they move to Pakistan?
So I think there's a lot of opportunities here because they've got so many resources here, and you've got cheap labor. So you can open, so anything that's labor intensive, you can do. Building and construction is one of them. Because in the UK it's really expensive to build, right? So I'm building my house here now. It's costing me £250 a square meter. In England it's about £2,000 a square meter. Okay, and it's mainly down to the cost of, I mean, there is materials are a little bit cheaper here, but
materials are a lot more cheaper here.
No, it's not a lot more. It's not that massively more cheaper. But it is, let's say the material here is a quarter of the price of what it is over there, or 20% of the price. But the labor is like 10%, 15% of the price of what you pay there. So here you get a labourer and you're paying him £4 or £5 a day, and in England you're paying a guy £150 a day, 200 and 250 pound a day. So so that's one thing you can do. Construction, anything that's labor intensive, restaurants, running restaurants, cafes, all this kind of stuff,
like where we are now,
because that's labor intensive. The material cost is quite low here as well. So I think you could do that quite successfully. And then I think once you're here you'll find, oh, there's a niche for this or a niche for that. Oh, I'll open a factory making something. Because even in the material side of things, anything that is service orientated, you can probably do here and make money. So open a factory, like sewing clothes, right? Making clothes. You can open a factory, make and get. When I say factory, it doesn't have to be a big factory. It can be a place where you got five people sewing clothes for you.
One shop.
One shop.
Exactly.
And anything service orientated, I think you could do. I mean, women, for example, if they came here and they like making dresses and they're interested in clothing, and they think, oh, you know what, why don't I become a designer? And I like clothes like this and this and this. Then why not become a designer and make your own clothes, get some women, employ them. It's nice, you'll be giving somebody a job, and you're not paying them, you're paying them, let's say, £100 a month. And that's more than they would get if they were working somewhere. They probably get, if they were working, they might get £70 a month. Pay them £100 a month.
Generally here, the average, the minimum wage is about £85 a month. Women tend to get half that. Women labour here.
Labour get half.
It's a lot less. The reason being, this is the reason though, I know people are going to be shocked. The reason being is all the expenditure running the home is on the man, not on the woman.
That's right. Yeah.
So whatever the woman's earning is going in her pocket, or the beauty parlour, or the shopping malls, or the cafes. They just spend it however they wish.
No, not if they're earning £45. They're like probably just getting by, man. It's very high.
I've been here for 3 years.
Yeah.
Women are the biggest chillers in the world.
Oh, they are. Okay.
I'm telling you, you're having a margarita, they'll have that daily.
No, that I know. But my point is, obviously, if you're on the lower spectrum of wages, then they're not gonna be able to afford a mint margarita.
No, but your mint margarita here will cost their day's wage.
A day's wage. Yeah,
for them. But look where we're sat. Some women are in places where a mint margarita might be only 100, 200 rupees.
Okay.
That's the difference. Secondly, my wife's made a lot of local friends, middle class sort of families and stuff like that. So there's a lady she knows who works for the government. She's got a car and everything with a government plate and all that, so it's quite cool. And in the evening she does tuition.
Okay.
So she gets 50,000 rupees from the government job per month.
Right.
A month, and then 50,000 rupees from her tuition. So she's on 1 lakh, which is what, almost £290 right now.
Yeah.
Per month.
Right.
What does she do with it? She goes to the restaurants. She goes to the restaurants. She goes to the cafes. They're buying clothes. They're chilling. They don't need to save for anything.
That's well. Women are lucky, aren't they?
Yeah.
If they're married. If they're married to the right person.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Exactly. But it's the same in Dubai as well. Where the men are working. Men, we're men, innit? We're like, oh, women, they've got it easy. And they'll say, oh, they work hard, and we say, no, they're chilling.
So lastly, let's look at investment. So Dubai, obviously, everyone knows they don't give you citizenship. You can never be a Dubai passport holder, right? No matter what you do.
You get a 10-year visa now at the most. Golden visa.
That's it. Aren't you afraid, okay, if I invest in Dubai, I'm not a resident there, I shouldn't invest? Do you ever have that fear?
No, not really. I think for investment, Dubai is very good. It's very transparent. They started off with a very poor land department and unsafe investments. When I invested in 2003. People lost a lot of money because companies went bust and ran away. But the government has been fantastic there. Was
that when Dubai went bankrupt or whatever? Financial crisis?
Yeah, financial crisis, yeah. So what happened was a lot of people ran away with people's money. Now, if you're going to invest in property, for example, that developer first has to buy the property, the land, and own the land.
Before they could start?
Before, they were allowed to just buy the land on installments. So they didn't even own the land.
And then they could just run off later.
And then they would run off, right? So now they have to buy and own the land, and then they have to pay for a certain amount of construction themselves. And then they're authorized to take a small payment from you. And they don't get the payment, it goes into what is called an escrow account.
So like a middle place.
And in a middle place, basically run by the government and by RERA, Real Estate Regulatory Authority. And then when they've built up to, say, floor 1, they go to them and say, look, can you come and inspect we built floor 1? Then they'll get the next stage. So it's very, very safe. Even here, you get loads of people who invested in Pakistan when the systems were not in place, when
they lost a lot.
They lost money because systems are not in place.
Exactly.
Pakistan needs to do that. Actually, if they want people to invest in property, that's what they need. They need more regulation on these kind of fly-by-night developers.
You know what it is? Some of these new societies get the NOC and then people start investing straight away. There's no guarantee that they're going to complete the project. They don't do any research, but guess what? I see Facebook ads and some of my viewers have sent me screenshots. As little as £10 a week, you can get an investment. And I checked the location and it's near the the new airport down south that China owns. And I'm like, nobody even goes there. That airport's not even open.
No, if you don't do your due diligence, you can't say, oh, it's Pakistan's fault.
Exactly.
You haven't done your due diligence. You invested in some random company. You don't know who the developer is. They've got no past experience. And then you've lost your money. So it's your it's a high risk investment.
Exactly. I always advise getting a lawyer involved.
That's a good idea.
So, one last question. You invested in Barrytown, right? Prior to Malik Riaz's controversy. Now it's after the controversy, is like all the headlines out there, everyone's speaking about it. What was your reason for investing in Barrytown, and how is your experience been since all of that stuff went upside down?
To be honest, from what I know, he's had controversy for decades.
Yes, he has.
He'll come, he'll go, come, he'll go. I think that guy has done an amazing job for Pakistan by teaching them that look what we can make in Pakistan,
what we can build,
what we can build. We can build these societies with infrastructure, with electricity, with drainage, with you know, the waste and all of that system in place, just like in anywhere else. And I think the government of Pakistan learnt from him.
Of course.
Right, the DHAs and all these have learnt from him, not the other way around. He was
an example, So
they say, oh, he done comes off people's lands and he's done this and he's done that. Maybe he did. Right, but was it for the greater good? I think probably. And the other thing you got to remember, man, these people in Pakistan, the village ones with the village mentality, they don't think for everybody else. They think for themselves only. In our village, there's 2 parcels of land next to each other. I was walking down, I asked my cousin, how much is that land? He goes, oh, that one's like about 1 lakh. And I go, and he goes, this one's probably like 5 lakh.
What?
I go,
why is it
but they're next to each other. He goes, because this guy will not give any access to that guy over there.
Oh, okay.
So not even 3 foot. To say 3 foot that I can walk there or something. And that holding, I mean, the guy's probably offered him to buy the land from him as well, but he won't sell it because he knows.
Declined,
if anything, the guy who owns the land closer to the road is waiting for that guy to get desperate so he can buy his plot.
Exactly. So it comes down to greed, doesn't it?
This is it comes down to greed. And so even here, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, that Malik Riaz bought Barrier Town, you know, bought these parcels of land, and the land value might be, let's say it was, I don't know, 1 crore per canal, right? And he bought these parcels of land and paid them their money, 1 crore. And then other guy, now that he knows that you've bought these lands, you want my land, I want 5 crore. I want 3 crore. He's increased the value of his land, and the only reason your value increased was because Malik Riaz bought that area.
It's increased the value all for the entire sector.
So I think I think that probably has gone on. And maybe that's why there's issues as well.
Are you happy with your investment, even though this has gone on whilst you've been building?
So far so good. Look, I might lose. It's my kismet. At the end of the day, it's a risk, I know. And everyone says invest in DHA, it's safer, and it probably is. So if you've got a bit more money,
go for DHA.
Go for DHA. If you're like me and you haven't got too much money, then just Barrier Town's okay. And the area I bought in is a 1 canal area, which means that the people who live there tend to be well-to-do and connected. So there's a colonel there, a brigadier there, right? These guys have invested there. They're not going to let.
They're not going to let anything.
They're not letting anyone take their land.
Pleasure having Brother Ayaz here, share his experience of UAE, UK, and obviously now he's made an investment in Pakistan. So, is there any last words you want to say to YouTube?
Guys, come to Pakistan
now.
It's beautiful.
Drop everything.
It's lovely. It's a good time for you to make some connections back to your motherland, fatherland.
Exactly.
And our kids, you know, unfortunately I never taught them Urdu, and I do regret it now. Give them a connection here, because I don't know if you'll ever be fully accepted in the UK. And if things turn for the worst in the UK, you've got your base here. You got your, you know, you will feel like you belong here. I feel like I do belong here.
Definitely. Jazakallah khair for that. Generally, mashallah, the people that are living here in Pakistan have investments here, there and everywhere. They are also always looking to invest in Pakistan, quite a few of them. They want to have a portfolio that has income here locally, and I think people can really pull it off. Let's go over to Brother Kashif. So Brother Kashif is from Pakistani.org. He runs a online based tech company for cybersecurity. He has a base here in Pakistan, one in Dubai and one in the UK.
There's so much opportunity for business.
Do you want to give us an example?
Right. The standard ones that everyone does is property, construction, real estate agencies. But I say to everyone, you're not going to succeed unless you up the game. Right? When you come here, you bring your professional skills and know-how, discipline that you've acquired, should have acquired from the West.
From the West, exactly.
Right? Yeah, if you're a dodgy builder, like there are loads in the West as well.
Cowboy builders.
Cowboy builders. If you come with that, then you want to, because there's loads of cowboy builders here. But if you come with that level of skill, professionalism, adopting the latest technologies, techniques, marketing, have a website, have all these things, have a customer database, do things properly as per modern techniques, you'll do very well. Whether that's in construction, property agency, restaurants, all the traditional industries are here, but there's also up and coming industries like solar power. People in the UK don't realise how massive solar is here. And it's not because electricity gets unreliable, it's simply because it's cheap. Here, you get a massive solar setup for £5,000. That'll last 20 years, and that'll pay for itself in 3-4 years.
Exactly.
Right? So it just makes sense. If you've got £5,000 to set solar up, that's something that British or Western Muslims can bring to Pakistan. Anything and everything, there's opportunity. There's so many gaps in the market. The meaning of developing country is it's developing, which means
in every sector
and area, which means there's opportunities. And some things are already developed more than the West. Right? So Easy Passa is a good example.
It's wicked.
Where you don't need cash anymore. You use Easy Passa.
Mobile wallet, and it works amazing.
And it's a top-up, prepaid mobile wallet. So it won't take from your bank account. Right? So it's more secure as well. And literally, even the really the guy selling fruit in a what's the word?
A car.
On the street will take Easy Passa.
You'll have Easy Passa.
So you can really contribute here. And then there's obviously what I'm in. I'm in cybersecurity. I have my own company now. Cybersecurity based here in Istanbul.
Do you have an office, or do you work from home?
I work from home. We've got office here. We've got office in Dubai.
MashaAllah.
We're registered in London as well. We're looking to recruit actually in the next few months. But that's doing well, right? Anything you bring in terms of technology skills, inshallah, will do well.
Inshallah.
You make the right intentions to do hijrah, and Allah will
work. Exactly.
They start off the Allah wasi'ah. I think that's the ayah. It's not the earth of Allah vast enough for you to emigrate in. فَتُهَاجِرُوا فِيهَا. Right? So Allah really does open doors, alhamdulillah. And not just for me, every single one of the brothers here have been here for 3-4 years. I'll tell you, they're in this business, that business, and they're doing really well.
MashaAllah.
You just need to apply yourself and have some tawakkul and be brave, right? It's the same thing.
Essentially, everyone knows amongst the ones that are living here that we are going to start, changing our income, and maybe we will. A lot of us are sort of pro P income, including myself. I am obviously offering the services on my website, which I feel like is a local type of income. I'm offering a service based here in Pakistan that I can only offer here in Pakistan, albeit the customers are abroad, but that doesn't matter. Wherever the customers are, they're still a customer. What is it that we can do? And I've done many consultations. Many brothers have spoken to me about their ideas of what they want to set up here, whether it's a factory, whether it's a construction type business that they're going to do. They're going to make their own little society and stuff like that. So everyone's got a lot of ideas. It's about putting it into practice. Why not speak to somebody who's been doing it for good years, who's got his own construction company, and mashallah, it seems to be doing really well, and there's a lot of good feedback. So let's speak to somebody who has a hands-on experience. So we've got the main man here, Mr. Chief here. Assalamu alaikum salam. So tell us, RMG, how many years in are we?
MashaAllah, for me personally, it's been 2 decades in Pakistan. RMG itself, we started in 2007, so even RMG actually professionally working as a commercial entity has been a decade maybe.
MashaAllah. And you've expanded. First, I remember seeing that you've started doing Lahore, but then did you stop? We
stopped. It's just getting too busy here, and we don't want to spread ourselves so thin that we compromise the integrity of the work that we're doing. But alhamdulillah, in the last 3 years, there's only 3 companies in the whole of Pakistan that have done up to 1 million square foot of construction. And inshallah, by the end of the year, we're going to be one of them.
Inshallah.
And the difference is, ours has been exclusively for expats. That's the main difference. So we're one of the biggest builders in Pakistan now, alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah. But all for expats.
I guess you could answer a few questions. People always ask me where the majority of the expats live.
Barrier Phase 8.
Barrier Phase 8.
We had this conversation this afternoon with our structural engineers. Barrier Phase 8 is a city in its own. Enclave is good. All the societies are good. They're going to give you a very high standard of living. Myself, my management team that have been with me for a decade over here, all expats, we could work in Phase 8 and live in DH8. We weren't getting, but the quality of life we're getting there, we wouldn't get anywhere else. And by far, if we have 40 inquiries 35 will be for phase 8.
Wow.
The same with, even I was talking to our structural engineers today, and they were saying exactly the same thing. That's how it is. A lot of that's got to do with pricing and locality.
Exactly. Barry phase 8 is very cheap, isn't it? Compared to other places.
Compared to the other places, you get it's value for money and quality of life. You can't get those same immediate. My kids can go horse riding. It's a walk.
Yeah.
You can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah.
Golfing, driving ranges, things like that. So you get very good value for money.
Do you think people are investing in Barrytown phase 8 for a holiday home, or they're actually moving?
It's changing. It's changing. The demographic has changed drastically. After COVID, the young professional then had the ability to work remotely.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of young professionals coming. But over the last 3 years, definitely, I would say, more and more people, the general consensus of people we meet, they say, we will live in England 2 or 3 months of the year, but the rest of the time, we're not becoming fully, but 8-9 months we want to live in Pakistan.
Yeah.
So people are looking for their permanent residence. Even though they'll still have ties to England, they're looking to actually live full-time here now.
Jazakallah, thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
It's been wonderful having everyone contribute to this vlog. So this vlog is primarily based around business or what services you can provide here in Pakistan that can give you, inshallah, a good income, and then you're not relying on your Western passport as much. And we do get those type of comments all the time where somebody's like, all right, stop earning in foreign income and let's see how positive or how happy you are living here in Pakistan. Very good point. I mean, generally I don't like replying to comments on the vlogs because obviously I am going to be biased. My obviously comments will be sort of ignoring what you're saying and me trying to give you my opinion because I'm living here. And I do love how in the previous vlog people were discussing amongst themselves and making their own points amongst each other, and it's good read. I mean, generally before I started the YouTube vlogs, the main comment I was getting from people around me, friends, family, and just people at the masjid and stuff like that, you know, when I tell them that look, I'm moving to Pakistan in the near future, they'd always there'd be a mixed response. Some would be, a third of them would be, yep, I want to do exactly what you're saying. Other third would say, look, it's never gonna work, you'll be back after 3 months. And then the remaining third would be like, oh, have you thought this through? You know, they'll have a logical sort of approach. Why don't you just go to the Middle East where you can actually work, make a decent income? Why are you going to Pakistan where there's no jobs and essentially there's no future for you or your family? What are you going to do there exactly? You know, it's lawless and whatever. It's a third world country. Why don't you aspire something better for yourself, essentially? Yeah. So those people that I'm concentrating on in this particular vlog is those that think there's no future here. Hands on heart, they think if you're leaving Pakistan, it's better. If you're returning to Pakistan, it's not. You're doing a lot worse. It's so much easier for a local person to just get up and leave tomorrow, go to the UK. It's so much more harder for somebody in the UK to just get up and come here. Hence why I've got an entire website trying to help you, the viewers, sort of slowly convince your families and settle down here. You don't have such websites for people going to the West, right? Now, the people that used to say to me to my face that look, you're gonna last 3 months, at the time I didn't want to listen to them. I was fully sort of excited and I knew I was doing the right thing. But to be honest with you, 3 months into my move, and you can see the previous vlogs from 2 years ago, two and a half years ago, whatever it is, I was so close to sort of falling in my move to Pakistan. Alhamdulillah, I did go past that 3 months. I'm still here 3 years later. So I always do look back to those comments and I think, you know what, there's always wisdom, even in the negative comments or the bad comments or the comments that are opposite to what I'm thinking. There's always wisdom in it. Hence why I encourage for everyone to give their point across. Obviously, it's good that the viewers are discussing amongst themselves on the comment section, because then I get to take on board everyone's views, and there's always wisdom behind what people are saying. And yes, if I didn't have a foreign income, yeah, my life here in Pakistan would be a lot harder. But before I started this YouTube channel and before I came to Pakistan, my thought wasn't that. My thought was, I'm working online anyway, I don't want to live in the UK anyway, why don't I just go to Pakistan? I'm earning online, I'll live there and hopefully my income should be enough. But obviously, as your journey becomes more popular, you know, back then I only had about 500 subscribers. Now we got over 7,000 subscribers. Naturally attract a lot of different viewpoints, and I guess I gotta thank all of you for commenting and giving your views and sharing your own experience here in Pakistan or your own advice, which is always nice to hear. So inshallah guys, see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.